Hello and welcome back to our channel, How We Move the Decimal. And I'm finally getting my voice back just a little bit after having the big COVID. In the video today, I am listing 10 items on eBay that I had previously photographed. If you're new to my channel, I will bulk photograph clothes, put them into my computer, and then I will list them as I go along. This is easier for me because I do not have a standalone eBay part of my house. I barely have any part of my house for myself because I have 3 children. So usually once every couple months, I will take over my dining room and spend the entire weekend just photographing and not listing anything, just photographing everything. And then I will go through the next couple months and list things. If you've previously listened to my videos, I was going to spend the first 2 weeks of November photographing. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks of October, I got COVID and that just knocked me on my butt. So I didn't have any time to prep anything. It is now, as I'm narrating this, November 4th, and I have not photographed anything yet. It's been long, it's been hard. My house is a wreck. Anybody who has a large quantity of children and a life and everything, being down for almost 2 weeks, my dishes are insane. My laundry is crazy. My yard is a wreck. I still have Halloween decorations out. So other life stuff is going to take precedent over doing eBay. I'm hoping to get to it again before the holidays because once the holidays start, I'm wrecked. I'm not going to be able to photograph until after January just because our holidays are so busy. And our kids' winter break starts really early this year, so I don't even have that buffer. So I know like once Thanksgiving happens, it's just a speed run. So I'm hoping to at least get 1 week of photographing done before Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm going to go Black Friday shopping or Black Friday shopping online. I usually don't shop for any resale stuff during Black Friday. So that's not really going to affect my business that much. So like I was saying, I'm not going to like retail arbitrage. That's just not my thing. Mostly because it's way out of my price point, but I do look at Black Friday stuff for my family. 2 of my 3 kids also have birthdays in December, so December can be very pricey for us. But we're not having parties this year. We are taking them someplace for their birthday for the 2 oldest because we did it for the youngest and it seemed to work out very well. And I would rather spend money on an experience than the same exact amount of money for 2 hours at a trampoline park with a bunch of kids screaming. So that's what we'll be doing for their birthdays. I know some places are already releasing Black Friday deals. Aldi, and I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, but Aldi, I walked into it on accident. I didn't realize it. They were having their advent calendars. They released their like advent calendars on Wednesday because our Aldi always turns over on Wednesdays. So they released their advent calendars. I had to go to Aldi to pick something up because since I've gotten COVID, my taste has been really messed up and I have absolutely no sense of smell. But I want hot salsa, and they have a really good fresh hot salsa type thing there. So I was going there to pick it up, and I got there right when the store was opening and they were passing out tickets. And I didn't go there for any of the advent calendars. That wasn't the reason I went there, but they were handing out tickets. So I'm like, well, if they're giving out tickets, I need to get one. So the scarcity mentality got me. And the irony of it all is the advent calendar I ended up picking up was a scented candle advent calendar. Now, normally I love all these scented candles. Their 3-wick candles are great knockoffs for Bath and Body Works. They're only like $4 or like $3.99, which is great. And I absolutely love them. I have a closet full of them. I have an issue. I may have an addiction. I've sold some of them that they're harder to get. They are, limited releases. They just release them 1 week. And some of them I picked up, I burned like 1 or 2 and I kind of got sick of them. So I listed them on eBay and sold them. and I was selling them for around $20 a candle plus shipping, which shipping they're bigger, they're 3-wick candles in glass jars. Shipping them can be a beast, but I used pool noodles for that, and I took the candle and I basically taped pool noodles on the top and the bottom and then all around the sides, and they always made it to where they were going, which was great, and it was not terribly expensive on my end to do. But getting back to that, I have no sense of smell. I completely and totally lost it. I don't even have messed up sense of smell. I have no sense of smell. Nothing. It's like smelling white paper, bleached printer paper. There's nothing. There's no smell. And in my infinite wisdom, decided to pick up a $40 scented candle advent calendar for myself for December. And again, no smell. I can't smell any of them. So it's going to be a surprise in December, and hopefully I'll have my smell back by then. But because they were handing out numbers for it, I was like, hey, they're handing out numbers. I need to get this. And I was able to get my kids each an advent calendar also. We're big on advent calendars in our house. Our cat even has one. So he's counting down the days till Christmas with everybody else. But one other thing with Aldi is they are clearancing a bunch of their stuff right now. I guess they're getting ready to get the Christmas inventory. All of the Halloween, of course, is clearanced, but they're clearancing just their normal aisle of shame stuff. So with that, I picked up some extra hangers for our closet. The velvet hangers. They were $30 for $7 clearanced out. They clearanced out laundry baskets. So even though I'm not going to resell those, some of those are reselling adjacent. We use laundry baskets to sort our stuff before we put them in tubs to store them. And Aldi laundry detergent I've used to wash my clothes that I get from the Goodwill bins. Like I said in previous videos, I always wash my clothes that I get from the bins because they're gross. Unless they are new with tags, and then I usually steam them, being careful to avoid the tag. But I keep the receipts for that stuff because when I'm doing taxes, I'm going to put this as a business expense. Laundry detergent is a business expense. So I've never, I've never resold something from Aldi, but I have. I've resold their candles after they've gone out of season. And that can do well. They can do almost as well as some Bath and Body Works candles because Aldi candles are more attainable. With that, so don't stick your nose up to it. I mean, you might be able to sell them quite well, even though they're only sold for $3.99 when they're there. It's the scarcity mentality. Even from year to year, the smells are different. So like last summer, they had like something driftwood, sun-dried driftwood or something, and then this summer it was called another driftwood, like weathered driftwood or something, and it's slightly different. The smells are just slightly different. So somebody may have wanted last year's driftwood and not this year's driftwood. And that's where the scarcity mindset and being able to sell that comes in handy. I know other people that buy things at the Dollar Tree and resell them, specifically food items. I've not done that, and I don't even know where I would start with that. I know there was a YouTuber that would go to the Dollar Tree and weigh all of the Pokemon cards because certain cards, if like weighed more, I guess. I don't know. I don't do that, but more power to them. I go to the Dollar Tree to get like my mouthwash and stuff. So, and cleaning supplies are great from the Dollar Tree or the $1.25 tree or whatever you want to call it now. But I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that. We have a couple auction lots that my husband bid on and that my in-laws got that we have not processed yet that I need to process. Like I was saying, around 3,000 slides I picked up at an auction lot about 2 months ago that I haven't even touched yet. It's just been so crazy. So we are looking into that, and we booked a vacation for next year. And so that gives us a goal. It gives us a goal to, like, we need this much money. We always try to pay our vacations off before we go, so when we're there, we don't feel as restricted while we're there. I will say this is a really large vacation. We are booked our Disney trip, and it's insane. We were joking that it's a mortgage payment a day. So our goal is to make $10,000 between now and our vacation, just to pay for the vacation, pay for the extras, and make us not feel bad about taking it. This is not a yearly trip for us. This is a, like, I was gonna say once in a lifetime, but it's like once in a kid's lifetime. So the first time we went, our oldest was 8, and our middle was 4, and our youngest was 2 months old. So this time we're going, and our oldest will be 13, and our youngest will be 6. So this is really more about our youngest enjoying the magic while she's still young. And we'll probably go one more time when our oldest is probably in his early 20s. And our middle is almost 18, and then we would go when our youngest would be like 13 or 14. So, yes, this is a really big trip, but we're only going to take them 3 times. We're only going to go to Disney 3 times with our children. So we don't want to skimp on that, and by booking it already, we have given ourselves a goal on what to earn, which is great. And having that goal to work for is, for me, it's better. It's better to have like a fixed thing, like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this. And we put all that money in a separate account, so then we know we've paid that off. Thank you for listening and watching my video today. I hope you got some knowledge from watching me list and listening to me chat. Please like and subscribe, and please watch my other videos.